Hey guys, today I have a very exciting new product to share with you. It's the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro-Glow Foundation. The Infallible Pro Matte Foundation is my holy grail foundation. That's my most trustworthy foundation. And when I know that a glow version is coming out, I was so excited because even though I am an oily skin, but I'm always kind of like wanted a very glowing or very radiant skin, because that just looks much more natural and looks much more skin-like. A lot of those glowy foundation will have a very tacky or greasy feeling, so sometimes I can't even use it. So just like, you know, those cushion foundation, they are very glowy, they are very radiant, but they just slide on my face. You won't even ever set, and the lasting power was like 0 on my oily skin. So when this came out and it still claimed to be up to 24-hour foundation, I was so excited because I know this is a very true claim, at least with my Pro Matte. So when I know this kind of claim happen again, but with a glow version, I was like so excited. So I got my hand on the 206 buff beige color. I don't know if this is the right color, hopefully it is. And I'm just gonna apply on my face today and take you guys throughout the days with me and just check it back and see how this foundation will hold up. This foundation does say it's radiant finish for normal dry skin. So of course I'm an oily skin, combination oily, but I'm still gonna try it because I just love this line so much. And it says the finish is radiant, wear up to 24 hours, coverage is medium, and texture is air light. So for half my face, I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge, and for another half of my face, I'm going to use a kabuki brush. So I will see which side will apply better. Alright, let's get started. The texture is pretty runny, very watery. I don't know if you guys can see, actually both sides apply like smoothly and with no problem. Both blend so well. The brush side did offer a little more coverage than the sponge side, so the sponge side is a little more sheer, but the brush side is more coverage. But both is definitely very seamlessly blending into the skin. And you can see it does have that kind of dewy and a little bit radiant finish compared to the matte one. The left side with the sponge is already non-tacky feeling. It's set kind of like immediately. And for the brush side, for some reasons, I still feel a little bit sticky. So I'm going to even wait a little more and see if it will eventually set. Let's compare those two foundations. So from packaging, they are identical, except the Pro Matte is red and the Pro Glow is blue. And the Pro Glow with a glossy finishing bottle and the Pro Matte with a matte finishing bottle. Okay, for color wise, actually I think it's pretty fun, like a very close. So this is the Pro Matte. Ooh, this is so runny, kind of messy. Then this is the Glow. Okay, as you can see, both are very similar in color. So 103 in my Pro Matte and 206 in the Pro Glow is very similar. Maybe the Pro Matte is a little yellower and a little tiny darker than the 206 Glow one. Okay, and you definitely can see the Glow one has much more running texture than the Pro Matte one is more solid compared to texture wise. When you really blend them out, the Pro Matte one definitely can see a matte texture, and the Pro Glow one definitely see a glossy texture. And this one almost feel non-sticky and set immediately, while this one you still get a little time to really work it on. So when you are using those two foundations, you have to work quite fast with the Pro Matte one, otherwise it's gonna set, and you can kind of take your time with the Pro Glow one. Okay, so color wise, the 206 in Pro Glow and 103 in the Pro Matte is pretty similar. Okay, so the brush side is kind of set. I don't really feel any very tacky feeling anymore. I didn't do a primer. I'm not going to do a powder to set it. I will just purely test out this foundation would last or not. So we are getting very hot and very humid here. So I will be sweating a lot. So this is a good time to really test it out if you will be up to many hours of wear. Of course, I'm not gonna wear my foundation, my makeup for 24 hours, but at least I will see if it will last a long time. Is it compatible with the Pro Matte one? Right now it's 8:56 in the morning, so almost 9 o'clock, and I'm going to go on with my life right now, and I'm going to check back in with you guys in a couple of hours. Hey guys, just want to give you guys a quick update. So right now it's about 1:30, 1:40, so it's 4.5 hours later. And during this 4.5 hours, I've been outside a lot. Then I was been sweating because it's so hot, like super hot. And I just get back home right now. And what you can see is actually the foundation hold up really well, even though I was sweating like crazy. But definitely, I mean, there is oil peeking through this, so the oil controllability is definitely not as good as the Pro Matte one. This is a good old foundation. What I'm trying to say is, after 4.5 hours, yes, the foundation is still on. There's nothing has been rubbing off or anything like that, because I was being eating and stuff, and I was being like kind of like wiping my nose and all that, and then the foundation is still here. Alright, so I think I'm going to blot my face with a blotting paper sometime, then see if it's gonna hold up until later tonight. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, just want to give you guys a quick update. So right now it's about 5 o'clock, and my foundation starts to melt it down, and I have oil like quite peeking through from my face. It's not looking cute at all, and you can see there's no coverage for this anymore. I still got things to do. That's why I will have to put on some powder after I brought the face. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, now it's 8:30 in the night. I wear this foundation for almost 12 hours, so 11.5 hours. So I will have to take off the foundation now, because at that 8 hours mark, the foundation starts to melt down, and the oil like crazily peeking through. Yes, it's like super hot and humid. I sweat a lot, but yeah, the foundation did not hold up for the weather and for my oily skin. So the conclusion is no, this foundation is not good for oily skin in the summer, which I don't blame it, because I mean, foundation bottle says it's for normal to dry skin. Do I still like the foundation? Yes, absolutely, because when I just apply it, it's still, I love that finishing. And to really keep this in mind, I did not put any primer, I did not put any powder for my oily skin. For a lot of heavy duty foundation, that's a heavy job, and this foundation really, it did not start to break down until that 7-8 hours, that time frame. So I would think it's still quite impressive. So I think for non-oily skin, this foundation would do what it claims. But for me, that I don't use primer, I don't use powder, oily skin in the summer, it would not last more than 8. I'm probably gonna wait until a little bit cooler to use this foundation. I love it, but it's just not for the summer for sure. Alright guys, that's it for today's video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you don't miss this kind of video every Monday and Friday. So until next time, have a good week. Bye. Okay, this is the box. This month it's quite big and quite heavy, and this month's box actually